Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Let's get underway with today's challenge, or this week's challenge. Last week, Panzergraf and Lost Galaxy tied for first, Delphine Laurie for second, both Admiral and Brosilly third, and then I'm along here at fourth. It didn't go the best for me, that last challenge. Shame. I blame fully the auto-targeting switching, which there's been a couple updates since that. Hopefully fixed, maybe. Fingers crossed. Can't see, but I got a finger crossed right now. I don't have any tracking. But today's challenge: you're to bully a nation with a smaller navy with a single battleship. I mean, is there much choice at what nation we're gonna play? Of course, it's gonna be Great Britain or America. It could be America with gunboat diplomacy against Japan, but actually, no. It's supposed to be. I know. Because Opium War 2.0 is the. Yes, no, you're gonna buy our stuff. You wish only one main gun with 9-inch guns, but many secondary casement guns as you want. You also have if you want. You also cannot increase the diameter of any gun. This is design restriction. So, build 2 points. Each of here that hits your ship minus 1 point. Your ship sinks minus 10. So more than just a barrel. We just had to have one main gun turret. No multiple gun turrets. Be interesting design wise. This has to go up here. Shame. Main gun, center line, 9-inch dual. Alright. That's all we get for 9-inch guns. And of course our forward offset is a little bit high. Tiny bit high. Should be. Yeah, but I say. Should be more casement slots. There we go. As many casement guns as we can get. Standard veterans, obviously. Turbines. Maybe oil. If we're gonna want ox. Yeah, if we got plenty of that, anti-flood, Citadel. Anti-torp is a must. Barbette, yes. The bottom hull, again, torpedo threat is large here. Dunite. We have no acoustics, which is a shame. Coincidence. Advanced. Advanced reloading. Tornado battle sight. I'm gonna stick with ballast sight. Standard ratio, Cap 1, and soft cap ballistic, I believe, is good for that. And we got tons of weight for these secondary guns. I should be able to barbette. Medium. For firing barbette. Yes. Oh, it doesn't fit on there. Okay, well, that barbette. This is like Agincourt. Standard superpowers barbette. We should definitely fit now. There we go. And we can fit 4 guns there. I'm just going to drag the engine to the aft section just to help with that. Yes, I heard you liked uh do this as well. Oh, why did I switch around backwards? There we go. Are we still or A, halfway offset? And drag back a little bit. So B, under tonnage. Okay. I mean, we got all the 8-inch guns in the world. Let's make our speed 20 knots. All right, and then we can just, I guess, add all of the armor. Use the deck to help that a fair bit. There we go. Bring down the main belt slightly. The aft belts don't need to be that high. The 8 inches on the 4.5 belt should be fine. In 1910, like this is against light cruisers and destroyers. Like this is probably fine. This isn't the most efficient battleship, obviously. Obviously because we have a lot of stuff. Yeah, she is. No, don't bring up that. She's definitely an interesting design when it comes to this. It's like, yes, the American system of cult of the machine gun, except cannons. Cult of the 8-inch gun. Well, so how many can we bring to bear on one side? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 8-inch guns on a broadside. And then 4 5-inch guns. 18, 22 8-inch guns. 3 6-inch guns, a whole bunch of 3-inch guns, and then 4 5-inch guns on a single broadside. Per broadside. Yes, I think we will do just fine. I think we'll do just perfectly fine. Alright, let's see how well we do, though, in actuality. Consider there's a lot of destroyers here. And some light cruisers, which, I mean, this is like the epitome of Dreadnought armored cruiser. You know, early battle cruiser. Is this. It's like, oh yes, yes, all the guns to absolutely murder light cruisers. And then you got all the armor to protect yourself against them. Just a shame that we, well, we can't more. That's gonna decide what the hell to build for light cruisers. Yes, series of dreadnoughts built for the Russian Navy, real Russian Navy, rather. 1 Gangets, in displacement or shorter in length, heavily armored, and has stronger secondaries. Red Block C. Oh, we're actually through the light cruisers. We're just on the destroyers now. Just gotta wait for the destroyers to be built, designed, and all. Loading level. Oh, I was about to go and cut in order to allow it to, you know, load and all that, but no, it's fine. It's got it. Yes, the Royal Navy is called. It's time for opium. spotted to the north. Hopefully they don't run away from this monstrosity of 8-inch guns. It's almost like a Nelson. If a Nelson only had a single main battery and then the secondary battery was almost the same size as the main battery, but it's almost a Nelson. Something spotted us. Not great. Lost sight of us, which is, I mean, good but also bad. Means could be running away. Which we don't want, because we can't catch anything if it runs. Yeah, she's actually not insanely bad for, you know, balance, despite only having a single citadel being this section forward, basically. Alright, destroyer has been spotted. One 5.5-inch gun, three 5.5-inch guns. Looks like they only got 2 torpedo tubes. But they got... It's actually not a bad destroyer for 1910, I don't think. They got pretty heavy firepower. Oh, I was gonna say, don't crash. We lost sight of her. I say adjust course slightly to bring the maximum number of guns to bear from whenever they get respotted. Oh, how'd you miss that? I don't know what range your torpedo is, but it's probably short range. Yeah, they keep popping in and out of smoke. Because they're all light cruisers and destroyers, which all have smoke. Oh, blocked fire, rudder damage, fire flooding, excellent. And sunk. You know what actually this reminds me of? It reminds me of a ship with a line. I'm just trying to think of when to... It's like, yes, return to broadsides. Not return to monkey, return to broadsides. Oh, okay, my... No other pictures. I got a couple options now for that. Is that a light cruiser? Yeah, no, that's a destroyer, never mind. I mean, it might have launched. Possible to really tell, you know, all the smoke and all that. I think they're out of range. But yeah, that's one destroyer sunk. Although there's a couple more there. Oh, the center line. Oh, this is actually an advantage of putting guns on center line and the broadside. Is the broadside guns can still fire at stuff. The center line guns can also fire at different stuff. That's a torpedo, but didn't hit. Ooh, light cruiser partial pens. Oh, that's the 5.4-inch guns that are getting partial pens. Probably against the 4 belt. Yeah, 4.5 belt. Yes, no, return to broadsides. Pen fire flooding, excellent. As you see, probably they don't. Oh, it died. I think. What is your range of torpedoes? 6.1 kilometers. I'm actually inside torpedo range. Speaking of torpedoes. That was probably the wrong way to turn. I'm going to lose a point here. And that is going to hit. Engine 1 damage. Isn't great. Yeah, that's a light cruiser. Pretty sure. No, that is a light cruiser. 5.4-inch guns, 3.5s, and 2.1s. Yeah, this is also isn't a bad light cruiser. AI has actually done a good job of building not terrible ships. Well done, AI. Well done. Well, sometimes it does this. Sometimes it also builds just absolutely terrible ships. That's just like, well, why did you even build this? But what is the point? But today, not today. It's actually built respectable ships. But well done. Gotta give it to you. Oh, destroy torpedoes, because it has torpedoes, obviously. Look, more torpedoes. Good thing we're turning. Because it will make torpedoes hard to hit, obviously. Obviously, because you're not moving on the same path. And torpedoes, at this age, it's not quite the age of acoustic homing. But it's also not the age of... It's the age of where, technically, it could still hit if, you know, got unlucky with a turn or an angle. Overprint engine damage. Oh, there's another torpedo. Good thing we didn't keep that turn going. Oh, there's another one right there. We're going to take another hit. Right there. Fire flooding. Yeah, this is the unfortunate problem about stormy 10-kilometer start. Is that they get close. They're basically inside range before we can actually spot them. Oh, so this light cruiser is eating up damage like nobody's gonna see. Not bad. Again, oh, light cruiser. That's not bad at all. They actually massively over armored it a little bit. They put a lot of armor on that. I mean, not that it helps against 8-inch guns, but against destroyer caliber weaponry, that actually would be not a bad armor scheme. I mean, obviously you would prefer more on the main belt than on the 4.5 belts, but it's not the world's worst armoring. Of course, now we are much more susceptible to any torpedoes at all that come close, because we have basically no speed at all due to having a damaged engine. There's going to be water in the ship, which makes us more susceptible to flooding. Destroy main tower, fire flooding, excellent. Excellent, just murder those guys real quick, please and thank you. Or at least the light cruiser. Yeah, there's another light cruiser over there we just can't see through the storm. You have no torpedoes, so you're not a torpedo threat. We need to continue turning slightly just in order to be able to bring our guns to bear. Yeah, that's the other light cruisers, which appear to be out of torpedo range, which is good. I do have a fire on board. Again, that is also a risk, potential risk, due to the massive amounts of guns having. Where did I get a 7-inch gun from? Oh, that was accidentally a 7-inch gun. Oopsie daisy. That was meant to be an 8-inch gun. So a little bit less 8-inch guns than I thought I had, but you know, it's fine. It's a little bit faster rate of fire. We're just accidentally becoming true to form Age of Sail ship. That's all we are. Accidental. Age of form. Age of form? Accuracy of Age of Sail stuff. Sometimes very ecliptic armory they could have. That could change between captains. Or just years. Or governments. I think you had torpedoes beforehand, so I'm going to start turning to starboard. It'd be great if you could hit Hangzhou. That would be wonderful. Oh, there we go. I mean, flooding would be nice. Disrupting gunfire. Just in case you launch torpedoes. I think you had them beforehand and now you don't. Just in case, I'm going to make a turn. But you guys definitely have torpedoes. You can make a turn away, considering you guys are trying to get to a launch position. Oh, there we go. That's, you're dead. Or at least, dead in the water. Nothing else. Now we watch all the shells come in. As we slowly meander around. And continue kind of turning away, considering I'm pretty sure these guys have... Yeah, they've launched. Definitely just launched. At least the lead one has. Yep, there's torpedo. Called it. She's not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna avoid her. I'm pretty sure she's the one who launched the torpedo, actually. Blocked is good. Blocked is great, because blocked means we didn't take any damage. Oh, good, you're sinking. Well, he's taking damage. I'm going to turn into them, just because, again, these two over here have already launched, so I don't need to worry about them, but I need to worry about these guys circling behind me, who have launched. So I need to be maneuvering to avoid their torpedoes. Are you going to try to ram me? You have no torpedoes. What are you doing? What are you doing? Zing Zhao? Jing Zing? Jing Zing, I think? I mean, all these turns are going to leave us relatively slow. They will also have us on a course away from the torpedoes. We've taken 3 torpedoes, so we're down 3 points. That was a bad choice to come in this close. I was gonna say that. That was a unsmart move. There we go, since the heavy flooding. I'm gonna turn because I'm pretty sure you just launched again. Same with you. You haven't launched, you haven't launched. You haven't launched any. Oh no, you might have. Penetration destroyed secondary tower. Excellent. Excellent. Just kind of meander away this way, just in case they've launched. I think they might have. I think I just said that again, obviously, but... Yep, there's the torpedoes. Called it. Called it. Now, I should have actually brought more ammunition. That's a problem I'm going to run into. You're actually running out of ammunition. Where'd that torpedo come from? Was that you? Being a sneaky little git. I think it was. It was. Alright, that's 4 points down. And rudder is now damaged. Isn't great. I mean, not the worst. Ooh, actually all 3 engines being out is very bad. That means we are basically dead in the water. Which is not great for any additional torpedoes that are about to come our way. We're about to sink the Chingongi, I think. If she actually sinks. Nope, she recovered. Our rudder has been recovered. Okay, you might have been the culprit of the launch. Flooding ×2, damage to funnel. Coming in while we're dead slow. We hopefully need to get some of this water out. Yeah, there we go. Seems to heavy flooding. Angle. Yeah, because it's listing. Oh, no. They're coming into the angle where it can actually hit. Work on turning to starboard there, which you can, at what speed you can, just to bring gun angles to bear. Just because the list of the ship, they actually can't depress enough to actually engage, which is unfortunate. There we go. More flooding. You're actually still flooding, but it doesn't seem to have halted you in your advances. Engine 3 damaged. Excellent. If only we could get one of these engines back online, or pumped out, or anything. Our main gun. If that didn't cause a flash fire. You've almost certainly launched. You have almost certainly launched. Fire flooding. You're slowly going down. Yeah, these... I think the destroyers have all launched their torpedoes. The torpedo threat is now these light cruisers. Which are helpfully working their way around to the side that has guns that can actually shoot at them at good angles. Thankfully. Very kind. So very kind. Hopefully our turn continues so that we can not take this torpedo. I think we're about to. This is torpedo number 5. Yep, torpedo number 5. We're causing flooding again. Just that one side is taking such a battering. But now they're on the side that can actually kind of engage, depending on the roll. There we go. We just gotta wait for a roll to even us out. They're not the best in the world, considering you're just hanging out there. Although you have no ammo for a lot of your guns, which is fine. There we go. Oh, over penfire. That's not the best. I would have preferred heavier damage, like flooding and all that. There's some flooding. Excellent. It'd be great if we could get our own flooding stuff, you know, out of the way. Our main gun is good. That's gonna be another torpedo hit. Because we have no speed, we can't get out of the way. Hangzhou, please sink. That is torpedo hit number 6. There we go, that was good hits. I mean, that is a disadvantage of using all these 8-inch guns. Is that they don't have the biggest punch to them. I mean, they're better than, you know, 5 or 4-inch guns, whatever. They don't have the greatest punch in the world. And it's one of those very unfortunate states of we have to be at very specific angles or have good rolls in order to actually engage due to flooding. So she's listing at about 20, at least 10 degrees, bare minimum, at least 10 degrees. Oh, we got her injured. Engine damage, flooding, that's more flooding. More flooding. Coming into the angle where we can actually engage reliably. There we go. There we go. That's a lot of flooding on the forward and middle midship section of the ship. Come on, go and blow her up. There we go. Although Dow sinks through the heavy flooding. Now it's just a couple that hangs out, which is still being very annoying. And then the Ninja and the Asku is the last light cruisers, which still has torpedoes but hasn't launched them for some reason. Which are main gun, excellent. For some reason she's also letting me propose with her and engage. I don't know why she's doing this, but I'm thankful for this. 3 damaged. Oh, we've taken her ammo and the main guns. Excellent. So we just had a little flash fire. Come on there. Oh, she's at that bad angle again. Conning tower damage over 10. Damage main tower. Come on, Hangzhou. You know you want to go and burn down. Or flood. Do anything at all. There's a torpedo. There's a torpedo. Torpedo number... Oh, dud. So that's... I think that still counts as a hit. So that's 7 torpedo hits. That's 7. I mean, she's got more. She just isn't firing them. We're also no longer firing just due to angle. There we go. We need to have the ship shift downwards for a second just in order to engage. You take the roll down. We've actually taken damage to one of the secondary guns. 2 of them, maybe. Alright, well, try turning that way. See if we can't get the guns to fire at something. There we go. Engage the Fujitao, at least. Bare minimum. Partial pen fires, casement damage. Let's see how the fire get down there, but then again, we are kind of showing almost the entire side of the ship there, so that's fair. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's another torpedo. But we got the angle to actually engage again. Flooding. That's 8 torpedoes. Oh, she is flooding though. Oh, more flooding. As long as we don't actually sink. And she sinks. Should be fine. Torpedo detonation. Excellent. Our torpedoes. We've had our rudder damage. Which is fine, considering we want to do this turn anyway. Oh, come on. There we go. The Axe 2 is sunk. I was just to get an angle on the Nichitoa. Something. Actually, it might be better to turn that way. Then again, we don't really have a choice of where we turn. If we turn at all. Then again, near does the Nichitoa. She seems to be just stuck in a circle. Oh, they also took veterans. Huh. We've been flooding. Excellent. Kind of slowly turning. She's still flooding though. It's good. Oh, there's more flooding. Oh, it's just the same flooding. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Main tower damaged. Conning tower damaged. That is 8 torpedo hits, which is minus 8 points, I'm pretty sure. Which is not the best. Oh. Hold on, we need to be going away from her. To have her in the... directly forward, directly aft, in order to actually get a gun angle on her. Otherwise, the guns are a bit too high up. I don't know why their models are not moving, but you know, it's fine. Like, oh yeah, just slowly turn back to starboard. And hope a roll brings the gun barrel down. Yeah, we can fire basically, she's right here, or she's right here. And she's right now on our broadside, which is, I mean, normally that'd be great, except where you have a little bit of a list going on, so we can't actually engage on the broadside. It's unfortunate. So she's opening the range, which might allow us to. Maybe. If we're lucky. I don't know why the gun turrets have kind of broken their traversing. Which is unfortunate. They've done this. Right, go back to 5 times speed. Try and just get some kind of angle. Maybe she opens up just enough range we'll be able to actually engage with the. Oh, there we go. The 8-inch gun, or the 9-inch gun fired. There we go. And we've already scored hits with the 8-inch gun. Fire, flooding, and fire times 2. She's actually been pumping out her water. She's cheating. There we go. She's sunk. Ah. But there we go. The Benbow sunk all 14 ships and took 8 torpedoes. Yeah, she was. Good thing I had maximum bulkheads. Good thing that happened. Not terrible accuracy for main guns. A great eater. 29 fires received. 85% rating crew. Also, 85% ammo. Yeah, that means there's basically no ammo left. 52 knots with plenty of fuel. Oh, do not play again, but there we go. So that should. I'm right. Points. 20 points. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could have been better, obviously, if we hadn't taken in that engine damage, but you do. So, thank you all for coming out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, weekend, whatever time it is. World, take care, and I hope to see you all next time.